The city lights are fading slow. Outside my window, falling snow. Another night, another call that never came at all. I trace your name across the glass, watch the distant headlights pass. 1,000 miles between our hearts, and every mile tears me apart. The world keeps moving forward while I'm standing in the rain, trying to find the sound of you inside the quiet pain. There's 1,000 miles of silence stretching farther every day. 1,000 unsaid feelings getting lost along the way. And I still hear your laughter in the echoes of my room. Though the distance keeps on growing, my heart still makes space for you. 1,000 miles of silence, and I still belong to you. The moon hangs low above the street, like it's carrying my grief. Every star reminds me of the shape of what we used to be. The messages I never send, the conversations in my head keep me company at night. When memories refuse to rest, I wonder if you're lonely too, or if you've learned to let me go. While I'm still collecting pieces of a love I used to know. There's 1,000 miles of silence stretching farther every day. 1,000 unsaid feelings getting lost along the way. And I still hear your laughter in the echoes of my room. Though the distance keeps on growing, my heart still makes space for you. 1,000 miles of silence, and I still belong to you. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes shape with time, turning into distant starlight. Still beautiful, though hard to find. And maybe somewhere in another life, the roads don't pull us apart. Maybe then I'd get to keep you instead of carrying your heart. Your name still lives between the lines, like a song I can't leave behind. The silence grows, but so does the ache with every breath I take. There's 1,000 miles of silence, but your memory crosses everyone, like a light inside the darkness, like a setting winter sun. And though tomorrow waits for me beyond the shadows and the blue, some part of me will always wander those lonely roads that lead to you. 1,000 miles of silence, still carrying your truth. The city lights are fading slow. The night becomes a softer glow, and somewhere underneath the stars, I hope you're not as far as 1,000 miles of silence feels tonight. Do you remember that summer? The sunlight danced across your face like it never planned to leave. Golden afternoons and careless hearts, believing in forever dreams. Barefoot running through the shoreline, your hand reaching out for mine. We were young enough to think nothing could slip away. The photographs are fading now, the colors softer somehow, but I still see your smile every time I close my eyes. Some memories burn so bright, they leave shadows in the night. Now all that's left are ashes of our summer, scattered by the wind, pieces of a love that we could never hold again. Ashes of our summer, floating through my mind like embers in the dark, refusing to die. And I still feel your touch upon my skin, even though you've disappeared. Like ashes of our summer. The beach is quiet now, the waves still sing the same old songs, but something feels different since you've been gone. The places where we used to laugh are filled with echoes from the past, and every sunset paints the sky with colors that remind me why I stayed too long inside memory, built a home inside yesterday, while time kept pulling me away from everything we were. The seasons change without a sound, but part of me stayed there somehow. Now all that's left are ashes of our summer, scattered by the wind, pieces of a love that we could never hold again. Ashes of our summer, floating through my mind like embers in the dark, refusing to die. And I still hear your laughter in the waves, calling from another day. Like ashes of our summer. Maybe love was never meant to last beyond that golden season. Maybe some hearts need just to teach each other how to break. But if I had one more chance, I'd still choose every moment, every sunrise, every kiss, even knowing how it ends. Because some stories stay beautiful in the ruins. Now all that's left are ashes of our summer, dancing in the breeze, fragments of forever falling softly through the leaves. Ashes of our summer, still glowing deep inside, though the fire's gone, the warmth survives. And I carry every memory with me like a flame I'll never lose. Ashes of our summer. summer. The waves keep rolling, the years move on, but somewhere in the sunset, you still belong. A faded season, a love once true, now only ashes of me and you. The city never sleeps, but tonight it feels alone. I walk these empty avenues where every corner leads to you. The night wears shadows on its skin, like secrets nobody can mend. The rain reflects the faded glow of places we both used to know, and every step I take reminds me of the life we left behind. The wind keeps whispering your name through silent streets and passing trains, while memories flicker in my mind like lights about to disappear. And every road feels incomplete without your footsteps next to me. Like broken streetlights in the dark, we're scattered pieces of a spark, trying to shine through all the pain, but nothing glows the same again. Broken streetlights on this road, carrying a heavy load, flickering through the endless night, searching for a little light. And I still see a shadow passing by every time the city cries, like broken streetlights in the dark. The coffee shop where we would stay still opens every single day, but now the chair across from mine feels colder than the winter sky. The neon signs still softly burn, but some things never can return. The laughter echoes down the street like a ghost I almost reach. Time keeps moving, people change, yet my heart remains the same, holding on to fragments of a love that slipped away. The world keeps turning endlessly, but part of you stays here with me. Like broken streetlights in the dark, we're scattered pieces of a spark, trying to shine through all the pain, but nothing glows the same again. Broken streetlights on this road, carrying a heavy load, flickering through the endless night, searching for a little light. And I still see your shadow passing by every time the city cries, like broken streetlights in the dark. Maybe we were never meant to last beyond that season. Maybe some hearts burn so bright they're destined to leave too soon. But every time the rain comes down and paints reflections on the ground, I swear I see your face again for just a moment in the glow, and then it's gone. Like broken streetlights in the dark, holding on to fading sparks, trying to survive the storm that tore our world apart. Broken streetlights still remain, standing quietly in the rain. Even when the light is gone, they keep shining through the pain. And I keep carrying your memory like a light inside of me. We're broken streetlights in the dark. The rain keeps falling, the city breathes. Your ghost still walks beside me through empty streets. Broken streetlights still shine somehow, even without you now. The room is dark except the moon spilling silver through the curtains. A song we used to love comes on, and suddenly the past feels certain. I close my eyes and there you are, like you never went away. Your shadow moving through the silence as my heart begins to sway. Some memories don't fade with time, they learn new ways to stay. Living softly in the spaces where your love used to remain. I'm dancing with your memory tonight, holding on to pieces of your light, spinning slowly through the dark with your ghost wrapped around my heart. And though you're somewhere far from me, you're still the rhythm that I need. Every lonely step still leads me to dancing with the memory of you. The floorboards creak beneath my feet, like they remember every move. The way you laughed, the way you smiled, the way you made the whole room bloom. The mirror catches empty air, but I still see your reflection there. A fragile dream I can't let go, a beautiful illusion I know. Sometimes love becomes a melody that never truly ends. It just keeps playing in the distance, again and again and again. I'm dancing with your memory tonight, holding on to pieces of your light, spinning slowly through the dark with your ghost wrapped around my heart. And though you're somewhere far from me, you're still the rhythm that I need. Every lonely step still leads me to dance with the memory of you. The room grows still, the music fades, the moonlight slowly slips away. But somewhere deep inside my soul, you'll always have a place to stay, dancing with your memory. Long after you're gone. The morning light slips through the blinds, painting memories across my mind. Your favorite chair sits by the door, but nobody's there anymore. The kettle sings a lonely tune in this quiet afternoon. I pour 2 cups without a thought, like you're still here, though you're not. Some habits stay when people leave, like shadows clinging to the walls. And every little thing reminds me how far we've had to fall. Now it's just empty coffee cups and all the love we couldn't hold enough. Lipstick stains and fading steam, floating through abandoned dreams. I still reach across the table for a hand that's not there anymore, living with the echoes of us in these empty coffee cups. The cafe down on 7th Street still plays the songs we used to keep, and every corner, every view feels painted in the shape of you. The barista smiles and asks your name, then quickly looks away again, as if the whole world understands. Some stories never get their end. I tell myself I'm getting better, but healing moves so painfully slow, like winter holding on to branches, afraid to let them go. Now it's just empty coffee cups and all the love we couldn't hold enough. Lipstick stains and fading steam, floating through abandoned dreams. I still reach across the table for a hand that's not there anymore, living with the echoes of us in these empty coffee cups. Maybe love is like a photograph, slowly fading in the sun, still beautiful when it's breaking, still alive when it's undone. Maybe every goodbye leaves traces in places we return to most, like the scent of coffee in the morning, or the memory of your ghost. Steam disappears so quietly, just like you disappeared from me. But the silence keeps your name alive inside of me. Now it's just empty coffee cups and a heart that's learning how to give up. Every morning feels the same, but I still whisper your name. And though the years may pass me by like clouds drink alone and watch the rain, and wonder if you do the same. Empty coffee cups, and all that's left of us. Some memories never leave, they only fade. There's a box beneath my bed, filled with pieces of what we had. Little moments frozen still, in colors time could never keep. Summer laughter in your eyes, golden sunsets, blurry skies, smiles captured in a frame. Before everything had changed, I run my fingers through the years, trying not to drown in tears. But every picture pulls me back to a place I can't return. The edges fade a little more, like footprints washed upon the shore. We're fading Polaroids tonight, losing color in the light. Every memory we made, slowly drifting out of sight. Fading Polaroids of us, covered in forgotten dust. I keep holding on, even when the image is gone. Still search your face in every frame, even though it doesn't look the same. We're just fading Polaroids. The city moves, the seasons change, but this empty heart remains. Somewhere in these photographs, we're still dancing in the rain. You were leaning on my shoulder before the world got colder, before goodbye became a word neither one of us could say. Now your voice feels far away, like a song that couldn't stay. Yet every faded photograph still whispers your name. And every memory I keep only makes the silence deep. We're fading Polaroids tonight, losing color in the light. Every memory we made, slowly drifting out of sight. Fading Polaroids of us, covered in forgotten dust. I keep holding on, even when the image is gone. And I still search your face in every frame, even though it doesn't look the same. We're just fading Polaroids. Maybe love was always meant to live inside these photographs, tiny pieces of forever scattered through the aftermath. I wish I could step inside one frozen moment by your side, before the colors disappeared and left me here alone. We're fading Polaroids tonight, disappearing with the light. Every promise, every dream, turning into shades of white. Fading Polaroids of us, colors fade, the years go by, but somewhere in those photographs you still smile. Fading Polaroids of you and I. We used to count the stars together on the rooftop in July. You said forever felt so easy beneath that endless sky. The city glowed below our dreams, like it would never let us fall. But promises are fragile things, sometimes they mean nothing at all. Now the night feels colder somehow, since your voice became a ghost. And every wish I make upon a star returns to what I miss the most. Flickering stars and broken promises scattered across the dark, like pieces of a love we built now drifting far apart. And every light above reminds me of the words we couldn't keep. Flickering stars and broken promises still haunting me in my sleep. In my sleep. The photographs are gathering dust inside a box beneath my bed. The smile still looks so innocent before goodbye was ever said. I trace the outlines of your face in memories I can't erase. 1,000 moments frozen still, a heart too stubborn not to feel. I wonder if you ever look up at the same midnight sky and think about the girl who loved you long after your goodbye. Flickering stars and broken promises scattered across the dark, like pieces of a love we built now drifting far apart. And every light above reminds me of the words we couldn't keep. Flickering stars and broken promises still haunting me in my sleep. Maybe stars were never meant to stay forever in one place. Maybe love is just a constellation changing shape with time and space. And maybe every broken promise becomes a lesson wrapped in pain, a scar that slowly turns to silver when it meets the rain. The stars still shimmer overhead, but the words we said are dead. I keep reaching through the dark for the light inside your heart. still belong to our story. The rooftop waits beneath the moon. The summer feels so far too soon. And somewhere in the endless night, your memory still burns bright. Flickering stars, broken promises, and a heart that still remembers. The clock keeps ticking past midnight, pain and shadows on the wall. I hear the silence getting louder every time your name won't call. Your sweater hangs beside the window, like you're coming home too soon. But the air is cold and empty, and the stars avoid my room. I still leave a space beside me, though I know you're gone for good. Some habits never learn to leave, even when they know they should. There are ghosts in my bedroom tonight, dancing slowly in the pale moonlight. Every corner holds your memory, like a wound stitched underneath me. And I swear I hear your voice somehow, whispering words I can't hear now. I'm lying here with nothing left to prove, just ghost in my bedroom, missing you. The photographs begin to fade, but not the feeling in my chest. The world keeps telling me to move on, yet my heart won't get the message. I replay every conversation like a movie with no end, searching for the moment where I could have loved you better then. And the tears arrive so quietly, like rain against a sleeping town. No one sees the storms I carry when the lights all dim down. There are ghosts in my bedroom tonight, dancing slowly in the pale moonlight. Every corner holds your memory, like a wound stitched underneath me. And I swear I hear your voice somehow, whispering words I can't hear now. I'm lying here with nothing left to prove, just ghost in my bedroom, missing you. Maybe love never truly leaves, maybe it changes into echoes. Maybe every empty space is where a broken heart still grows. And if you ever think of me beyond the clouds and distant blue, know a part of me still waits inside these walls that once held you. The night knows all my secrets. Your shadow never sleeps. There are ghosts in my bedroom tonight, floating softly through the fading light. Every dream still carries your perfume, like roses dying far too soon. And though the years may pass, somehow you're the silence I live with now. Every lonely star above still moves, while ghosts in my bedroom stay with you. The clock keeps ticking past midnight. The moon slips quietly from view. And when the morning finally finds me, the ghosts will still belong to you. Ghost in my bedroom, missing you. The rain keeps falling like you never left. I still trace your name on the fogged up window pane, watching city lights dissolve into tears against the glass. The night is dressed in blue. Every street reminds me of you, and the silence in this room feels louder than before. Pictures fading on the wall, like we were never here at all. But my heart still holds the shape of every promise that you made, and every drop that hits the ground feels like another piece falling down. We're glass hearts in the rain, breaking softly once again, shining for a moment and disappearing with the pain. Glass hearts in the rain, trying hard to stay the same, but love is fragile when the storm keeps calling out your name. And I still see you in every falling drop, still hear you when the whole world stops. We're just glass hearts in the rain. The coffee's getting cold, just like stories left untold. I keep replaying every word, searching for what went wrong. Your sweater on the chair still carries traces of your hair, and I can't bring myself to move the pieces that remain. The moonlight paints the floor like the nights we dreamed before, when forever seemed so close and goodbye felt impossible. Now every shadow in this place looks a little like your face. We're glass hearts in the rain, breaking softly once again, shining for a moment and disappearing with the pain. Glass hearts in the rain, trying hard to stay the same, but love is fragile when the storm keeps calling out your again. We're glass hearts in the rain, scattered pieces of a flame, reflecting all the memories that nothing could erase. Glass hearts in the rain, calling through the mist again, hoping somehow you'll come back and hold me like you did back then. But the sky keeps crying and the seasons keep changing, while I'm standing here waiting for a love that slipped away. Glass hearts in the rain, still breaking, still falling. Your shadow remains like glass hearts in the rain. There's a box beneath my bed, filled with words I never said, ink-stained pages, folded dreams, caught between the in-betweens. Every line begins with you, every ending feels untrue. I kept writing through the pain, hoping love might bloom again. But some stories lose their ending before they even have a chance, and some hearts keep softly breaking long after the last dance. These are letters never sent, full of everything I meant. Every I miss you, every tear still remains unfinished here. And though the seasons came and went, my heart stayed where the pages bent, holding on to words I couldn't say, and letters never sent away. Your name still lives between the lines, like a ghost frozen in time. Every sentence holds your smile for just a little while. I remember rainy afternoons and singing softly out of tune. The little things we used to do now live only in these rooms. I wonder if you recognize the person I became, or if we'd simply be strangers passing through the rain. These are letters never sent, full of everything I meant. Every I love you left unsaid still echoes through my head. And though the years keep moving on, a part of me still holding on to every promise swept away, and letters never sent away. Maybe someday I'll burn these pages, watch the ashes meet the sky. Maybe then the weight I've carried will finally learn to fly. Or maybe love is just a language some hearts never get to speak, leaving silent paragraphs for lonely souls to keep. Ah. away. There's a box beneath my bed, filled with words I never said. And every night before I sleep, I hear those pages softly speak. Letters never sent, still waiting for you. It's midnight again, and you're still gone. The city sleeps beyond my window, while moonlight paints the empty floor. I pull the blanket closer, but it doesn't warm me anymore. The clock keeps counting every second, like a reminder you're not here. And every shadow in this room feels heavier tonight. Your favorite cup sits on the counter, like it's waiting for your touch. I never thought a simple thing could hurt this much. And all the words I never said keep circling inside my head. The stars are shining overhead, but they can't fill the space you left. It's midnight without you, and the silence feels so loud. Every memory comes alive when the darkness settles down. Midnight without you, and I don't know what to do. The whole world keeps moving on, but my heart stays here with you. And I still reach for your side of the bed, even though you're gone. It's midnight without you. The photographs upon the shelf still look like they belong to someone else. Two people smiling at a future that never came true. The rain begins against the window, a familiar melancholy sound, like the tears I keep pretending aren't falling now. Sometimes I hear your voice inside the quiet of the night, and for a moment I believe everything's alright. Then reality returns, and another candle burns. The moon keeps hanging in the sky, while I keep asking myself why. It's midnight without you, and the silence feels so loud. Every memory comes alive when the darkness settles down. Midnight without you, and I don't know what to do. The whole world keeps moving on, but my heart stays here with you. And I still reach for your side of the bed, even though you're gone. It's midnight without you. If love could cross the distance, would you hear me calling? Or would you know I'm still awake when the whole world is sleeping? I keep your name inside my chest like a prayer I can't forget, and every midnight brings me back to the moment that we lost everything. It's midnight without you, and the stars begin to fade. Another lonely evening ticking, the moon drifts by, the night grows older, and so do I. But somewhere in the silence you still shine through. Another midnight without you. The city glows in shades of blue. Neon signs paint the avenue. Midnight whispers through the rain, and somehow everything says your name. I walk alone beneath the lights that used to turn our wrongs to right. Now every color feels so cold without your hand for me to hold. The traffic hums like distant memories, fading slowly into dark. And every street we used to wander still remembers where we are. These neon tears fall down tonight, shining brighter than the city lights. Every reflection on the glass feels like a ghost from our past. And I keep searching through the crowd for a face I can't find now, while the skyline disappears from view through neon tears for you. Through neon tears for you. The cafe where we used to stay still keeps the same songs on replay. I sit beside the window pane, watching strangers in the rain. The empty seat across from me feels heavier than it should be, a silent reminder every day of a love that slipped away. Sometimes I think I see you smiling in a passing silhouette, but every shadow leaves me lonely with a heart full of regret. These neon tears fall down tonight, shining brighter than the city lights. Every reflection on the glass feels like a ghost from our past. And I keep searching through the crowd for a face I can't find now, while the skyline disappears from view through neon tears for you. Maybe the city never sleeps because it's hiding broken hearts, millions of stories in the darkness, trying not to fall apart. And maybe every neon light is another soul holding on to someone they can't forget long after they've gone. The colors blur beneath the rain, but the ache still feels the same. Every light becomes a memory of what we used to be. These neon tears fall down tonight, turning darkness into fragile light. Every dream we left behind still flickers softly in my mind. And though the city moves ahead, your voice still echoes in my head like a song the night refuses to lose. I cry these neon tears for you. The city glows and somewhere underneath the lights, I still see you tonight. Neon tears falling through the night. Raindrops on a lonely window, drawing rivers down the glass. Every little trail reminds me of the moments that have passed. The city lights are blurred tonight, like memories fading out of you. But every drop that touches the pain still seems to whisper you. The room is filled with quiet shadows, and the clock moves painfully slow. I keep waiting for a miracle, though deep down I already know. Some hearts keep holding on to echoes long after they've disappeared, and some nights feel like forever when the one you love isn't here. Raindrops on a lonely window, falling like tears I never cried. Each one carries a piece of us into the darkness of the night, and I watch them race toward nowhere, like dreams slipping through my hands, trying to find a way to keep you, but the rain never understands. Your sweater still hangs by the doorway, like you might walk in any time. A frozen frame of yesterday, trapped somewhere inside my mind. The coffee's cold beside my bed, the silence louder than before, and every sound outside reminds me you're not knocking at my door. I replay our conversations like old films in black and white, searching for a different ending that could bring you back tonight. But memories are fragile oceans, and I'm drifting out at sea, holding on to fading pieces of who we used to be. Raindrops on a lonely window, falling like tears I never cried. Each one carries a piece of us into the darkness of the night, and I watch them race toward nowhere, like dreams slipping through my hands, trying to find a way to keep you, but the rain never understands. Maybe every storm is healing, maybe every cloud must break, maybe every heart that's shattered needs time to learn its shape. But tonight the sky is crying, and I let it cry for me, because some pain is far too heavy to carry silently. The rain keeps writing your name across the window pane. I close my eyes still falling for you. The storm begins to drift away, the clouds surrender to the day, but one last drop remains behind, like your memory in my mind. Raindrops on a lonely window, and your ghost beside me still. Snowflakes drift beneath the streetlights like little pieces of goodbye. The city sleeps beneath a blanket while I'm awake with sleepless eyes. The road we used to drive together stretches wide into the night. Every turn still knows your name, every shadow holds your light. Winter came without a warning, just like the day you disappeared. Now the cold lives in the spaces where I used to keep you near. There's snowfall on silent roads tonight, covering footprints out of sight. Every mile feels farther now, since you left and showed me how a heart can break without a sound, like snowflakes fall into the ground. And all that's left for me to hold is snowfall on these silent roads. The radio plays softly, an old song from another year. The melody feels bittersweet, like your voice inside my ears. The windshield catches frozen tears as headlights fade into the storm. I never thought a memory could keep a heart this warm. Sometimes I imagine seeing you standing where the road bends west, but every dream dissolves like snow against my chest. There's snowfall on silent roads tonight, covering footprints out of sight. Every mile feels farther now, since you left and showed me how a heart can break without a sound, like snowflakes fall into the ground. And all that's left for me to hold is snowfall on these silent roads. Maybe somewhere beyond the winter, beyond the clouds and frozen skies, you're finding all the peace and love I still search for every night. And maybe every falling snowflake carries words I couldn't say, tiny pieces of forever drifting slowly far away. Oh, the night keeps whispering your name. the snow erase the tracks, but it can't bring you back. There's snowfall on silent roads tonight, underneath the pale moonlight. Though the years may come and go, some wounds move slower than the snow. And if tomorrow finds me here, still carrying these memories near, I'll follow where our echoes float through snowfall on silent roads. The streetlights fade into the dawn. The winter night keeps moving on. But somewhere in the falling white, you still walk beside me tonight. Snowfall on silent roads, leading back to you. The sunset faded into gray, like you were slowly slipping away. Golden light upon your face. The last time I saw your embrace, the room was full of quiet things, broken promises and wedding rings. And somewhere between your eyes and mine, 1,000 stars forgot to shine. I never thought a single moment could change the colors of my world. One goodbye was all it took to watch my universe unfurl. What is the color of goodbye? Is it the blue beneath my eyes, or the silver rain that falls at night when memories refuse to die? Maybe it's the fading gold of stories left untold, or the shadow left behind when you walked out of my life. That's the color of goodbye. The flowers by the window died slowly, just like us inside. Their petals drifted to the floor like words we don't speak anymore. The photographs still hang the same, but they don't know we've changed. Frozen smiles inside a frame while everything else slipped away. Sometimes I close my eyes and wonder if you're somewhere missing to me too, or if the colors all return the moment I stop being you. What is the color of goodbye? Is it the blue beneath my eyes, or the silver rain that falls at night when memories refuse to die? Maybe it's the fading gold of stories left untold, or the shadow left behind when you walked out of my life. That's the color of goodbye. If heartbreak had a painting, it would cover every wall. Soft shades of empty silence and echoes in the hall. And if love had one last color before it disappeared from sight, it would be the final sunset, melting slowly into night. The sky still wears your memory like watercolor tears on me. Every shade reminds me of what will never be. Now I know the color of goodbye. It's every tear I never cried. It's every dream that lost its way, and every word we couldn't say. It's the pale light before dawn, when you realize they're really gone, and every lonely star above painted with the ghost of love. That's the color of goodbye. The sunset faded into gray, just like you slowly drifted away. And even now when evening falls, I see your colors through it all. The color of goodbye, still painted in my heart. The record spins, but I can't hear the melody that brought you near. Every note feels out of place, like a stranger wearing your face. The piano waits beside the wall, but no songs answer when I call. The silence settles in too deep, like a promise I couldn't keep. We used to dance through every heartbreak, turn the pain into a symphony. Now the echoes only remind me of what you used to be. It was the day the music died for me, the moment you became a memory. Every chorus lost its light, every morning lost its sunrise. And though the speakers still play on, the magic disappeared when you were gone. Now every song sounds incomplete since the day the music died for me. the colors fade somehow. The lyrics used to feel alive, now they barely survive. The radio keeps playing love songs like nothing ever went wrong, but every word becomes a ghost of the one I miss the most. Sometimes I sit in empty rooms, waiting for the past to return, but memories don't change their endings, no matter how much they burn. It was the day the music died for me, the moment you became a memory. Every chorus lost its light, every morning lost its sunrise. And though the speakers still play on, the magic disappeared when you were gone. Now every song sounds incomplete since the day the music died for me. Maybe someday I'll hear a melody that doesn't carry your name. Maybe someday I'll stop searching for you inside every refrain. But tonight the moon is listening to every tear I hide away, and every note becomes another reason why I still stay. The silence sings louder now. I don't know when or how. You became the song I couldn't say, the song that slipped away. It was the day the music died for me, but your memory still plays softly, like a distant record in the dark, spinning circles through my heart. And though the years may carry me on, part of me still belongs to the melody we used to be before the music died for me. The record spins into the night, one last whisper, one last light, and somewhere in the fading sound I still hear you around. The day the music died for me, you took the song with you. I still haven't deleted it. Your voice. It's 3 a.m., the room is dark. I'm lying here with a restless heart, scrolling through old conversations, trying not to fall apart. Then I find that little file, the one I haven't played in a while. A simple message, 20 seconds long, but it feels like a lifetime now. Your laughter fills the empty space, and suddenly I'm face to face with everything we used to be before you slipped away. I know I should let go somehow, but I still need your voice right now. It's the last voice message, the last piece I can hold, a fragile little memory that never grows old. You said I'll call you later, like there was still time to spare. Now I replay those words just to feel like you're still there. And every night I listen one more time to the last voice voice message you left behind. The city sleeps outside my window while the silence fills the air. Everyone says healing comes, but they don't know you're everywhere. In every song, in every street, in every dream I can't keep, and in that recording on my phone, you somehow still feel close. Sometimes I memorize each breath, like I'm afraid of losing what's left of the only thing I have that still belongs to you. The years may slowly pass me by, but your voice never says goodbye. It's the last voice message, the last piece I can hold, a fragile little memory that never grows old. You said I'll call you later, like there was still time to spare. Now I replay those words just to feel like you're still there. And every night I listen one more time to the last voice message you left behind. If I could answer now, would you hear me somehow? Would you know how much I miss every ordinary moment? The way you said my name, the warmth inside your voice, the things we thought would last forever, but disappeared like smoke. And sometimes I imagine you're only one call away, then reality comes crashing down and takes that dream away. It's the last voice message, the final echo of your heart, a tiny piece of yesterday that keeps me from the dark. You said take care of yourself, like you somehow knew that one day these few words would be all I'd have of you. And every night I close my eyes and cry, listening to the last voice message you left behind. Your voice grows quiet, the recording ends, but I stay here, listening again. One more time, just one more time, the last voice message you left behind. The hallway still remembers you, every step, every whispered truth. The walls hold on to fragments of a life we thought would never move. The clock keeps counting empty hours, like it doesn't know you've gone. And every room is filled with silence, trying to learn how to move on. I hear your laughter in the distance, like a song carried by the wind, a fading melody of yesterday that finds its way back again until the echoes fade away. I'll keep your memory safe, like a candle in the dark, still burning through my heart. And though the years may change my face, some feelings never lose their place. I'll carry every word you gave until the echoes fade away. The autumn leaves fall softly now, covering roads we used to know. Every season keeps moving forward, while part of me stays long ago. Your favorite sweater hangs untouched inside the corner of my room, like it's waiting for a miracle that never came too soon. Some nights I close my eyes and listen for your voice inside the rain, but all I find are gentle ghosts repeating your name again. Until the echoes fade away, I'll keep your memory safe, like a candle in the dark, still burning through my heart. And though the years may change my face, some feelings never lose their place. I'll carry every word you gave until the echoes fade away. Maybe healing isn't leaving, maybe it's learning how to stay with the pieces of a broken heart without letting them drift away. And maybe love becomes an echo when the person disappears, a quiet sound that softly lingers through the passing years. I still hear you in the silence, like waves across an island, a whisper carried through the blue, still leading me to you. Until the echoes fade away, I'll keep your light beside me, like a star beyond the night, still guiding me gently. And though tomorrow calls my name and nothing ever stays the same, a piece of us will always remain until the echoes fade away. The hallway still remembers you. The moonlight falls where shadows grew, and somewhere in the quiet gray, your echo softly stays until the echoes fade away. I'll remember you. The morning came without a sound, a silver sky above this town. I watched the seasons pass my door, but nothing feels the way before. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, like a memory of someone else. The garden waits beneath the rain, but all the colors fade again. And I keep talking to the silence, like somehow you'll hear me through. Every petal holds a promise that never made it back to you. When the flowers forgot to bloom, the world grew colder in my room. Every spring just passed me by, leaving empty shades of sky. I held your name inside my hands like fragile dust and broken plans, and every dream we planted to forgot to bloom when I lost you. The piano softly fills the dark like tiny sparks without a heart. The photographs begin to blur, but every shadow still is yours. I trace the lines upon my skin where your goodbye still lingers in. Every road I try to take leads me back to yesterday. Sometimes healing feels like drowning in an ocean made of years. Every wave returns your memory, washing out my hidden tears. When the flowers forgot to bloom, the world grew colder in my room. Every spring just passed me by, leaving empty shades of sky. I held your name inside my hands like fragile dust and broken plans, and every dream we planted to forgot to bloom when I lost you. Maybe somewhere far beyond the clouds you're dancing where the light is found. Maybe every flower blooms for you in fields forever painted new. And maybe one day I will learn some hearts keep burning after burns. But tonight I sit beside the rain, calling out your name again. Oh, the petals fall so quietly, like pieces of what used to be. When the flowers forgot to bloom, I built a home inside the gloom, holding on to fading light, trying to survive the night. Though every season came and went, and every prayer was heaven sent, a part of me still waits for you where the flowers forgot to bloom. The morning comes without a sound, a silver sky above this town, and somewhere in the gentle rain I whisper your sweet name again. When the flowers forgot to bloom. The moon hangs low above the sea, a silver whisper calling me. I walk the shoreline all alone, listening for a voice I've known. The waves erase my footprints slow, like all the places we used to go. But some things never disappear, I still feel you standing near. Every night I follow memories through the silence and the dark, searching for the piece of me you carried in your heart. I go where your shadow sleeps, beyond the stars, beyond my reach, where broken dreams and echoes stay, and love refuses to fade away. Though the world keeps turning on, a part of me still holds on to the light you left inside. old street lamp still softly glows outside the house we used to know. The curtains dance against the glass like ghosts still living in the past. I keep your letters by my bed, read the words 1,000 times instead of learning how to let them go, because they're all I have of home. Sometimes healing feels like leaving a place you loved your whole life through, and I don't know if I'm ready to stop looking for you. I go where your shadow sleeps, beyond the stars, beyond my reach, where broken dreams and echoes stay, and love refuses to fade away. Though the world keeps turning on, a part of me still holds on to the light you left inside of me, where your shadow sleeps peacefully. Maybe you're a constellation painted somewhere in the sky, watching over every tear, try so hard to hide. And maybe when the night is quiet and the wind begins to sing, it's your voice among the darkness, giving comfort to my wings. The night still carries your name, and nothing feels the same. I close my eyes and there you are, like a distant star. I go where your shadow sleeps, where time and memory gently meet, where every goodbye disappears and every heartbeat still feels near. Though I know I can't stay there, I find you in the midnight air, and every prayer I quietly keep leads me where your shadow sleeps. The moon hangs low above the sea, a silver whisper calling me, and when the dawn begins to rise, I carry you beyond the light, where your shadow sleeps. You'll always live in